Good morning. This is Miss Maggie T with Lush Exchange with your daily vitamin for today. Like I said, I'm feeling generous this week. You know, I probably won't be doing these each and every day, but whenever I get a message that hits me, I feel like it's the time to share it with others. So, just want to talk about a little bit to the people that are out there trying to achieve some things and they're looking for accolades and support from others. This is a message for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this conversation just a little bit. I don't know how long this is going to be. It's kind of sometimes when the word moves me, it moves me. But I do hope this message kind of finds you well, like I always say, and you take something from it. So I always started off with a quote that you can take with you. And that quote today is, "Don't be so easily moved by things that do not benefit the well-being of your soul. Time waits for no one, and you're going to wish you invested more of yourself into the things that sparked your heart." Meaning, do not continue to push things off and wait on others to support you. That's my message for you guys this morning. I had to learn that. I am in this new world of YouTube, uploading and creating. This is all new to me. Lush Exchange show started back, I want to say, in July. And of course, when we first started out, we had an idea where we wanted to go with it. As well as I have other projects and things and business things that I am pursuing now. Now, I am in an age now that is like, I felt I was tired of waiting or pushing it aside and talking about these dreams that I wanted to do and not really reaching it, not really starting it. Of course, I allow others in my life to navigate where I go and how I go. I took too much time pleasing other people. And I know it's a lot of us that do that. Especially us as parents, we definitely put aside our hopes and dreams so we can go ahead and make sure we are taking care of our loved ones, trying to be there, the peacemaker for your friends, trying to be their backbone. My thing is with me, I am the person that people come to, if that makes sense. Even at work, it's just a passion of mine. It's always been. It's why this motivation thing is going to be something that I'm going to enjoy doing. And it's just part of one of my dreams, to help others. But on a grander scale, because I do it on a daily as it is. And sometimes it's to the point where I help so many people, but I can't help myself. I put me aside. I definitely put me aside, and that is not good. That is not good. I put my things on hold so everybody else can strive. Why? Why do we do that? That's the question. It's definitely the question of the day, and I just wanted to, reach somebody that is pretty much me. So, and it's personal to me because so many people want you to support them in the things that they want you to do, what they want to do. And they are so big on, hey, support this and subscribe there and like this and buy that. And I do. I support everybody. I don't have a problem with it because I love people that are trying to better themselves. Even if it's just, I need a conversation, I need to talk to you, I'm not having a good day. I will stop my time and take that time and listen to you. Because guess what? I would like that in return. But when that message is not returned, or let's say I reach out and you are not even interested in what I have to say, that moves me in a different matter. That just shows me that I cannot depend on you when those times are tough. I don't care if it's not something that you are interested in, but just listen to it. Because I'm coming to you because I feel that you are an important piece in my life, and I want you to know about it and be a part of it. But if that thing is you're listening to nothing I'm saying, and yet you want to turn around and just talk about you, that's a problem to me. That is a huge problem to me. And it's a reason why I have very little contact with a lot of people, to be honest. I just take that time and move it into my work. And I let total strangers tell me my success, because I can't get that from my close friends and loved ones, unfortunately. So this message is for you. This message for that person that just feel like I try so hard to get people to pay attention to what I want in my dreams, and they're not even Facebook. It just humbles you real quick. The social media, it humbles you. I ask people to share and do things, and I used to let that bother me, but no longer will I look for those accolades. No longer will I look for that person to even click on the link, to even pay attention to it, or even know the name of my business. No longer. I'm not going to wait on anyone else to do that for me. You just got to move. You got to show them in success. Because guess what? They're going to come back when that project you did just jumps off, and it's other people are like just giving you praise. And it's going to be that friend. It's going to be, oh, girl, you're just doing so wonderful. Can you help me? But guess what? You're not going to be that person that's going to say, oh, no, because you didn't support me. You're just going to humble yourself. You're going to be that person that's going to put a little small smile in your heart. Just like, I knew it. I knew you was going to come back. I knew you was going to pay attention. It's on my heart today. And let me get into a little time management, though. Definitely want to always kind of give some steps, and I try not to make these long and winded, but I just feel like I can't get everything I want to say in such a short time, because I speak from the heart. I definitely do. So I want to get into just some steps of time management, though, because yes, you have your dreams and your goals and things like that, but we also have full-time jobs. Some people that are trying to get something off the ground. We just can't, crash and burn something else and just jump right into it. We have to sometimes, because we're parents, we provide. We still have to keep that, 9 to 5 right up front. And be a parent and manage that, trying to get your success, your business off the ground. So you have to find time for time management. You have to organize that just a little bit better so you can have your strategies each and every day. How do you wake up? So, of course, what is time management? Time management is a technique for using your time more effectively. You can organize your professional and personal tasks based on how urgent and important they are, and take care of the most urgent and important matters first, followed by activities that are not as urgent but still important. By prioritizing your workload, you can focus your time and energy where they matter most. So, meaning, little things that you try to throw yourself into and just trying to be there for each and everybody, you can no longer do that. Especially if they're not, they want you to be there for you, but they can't be there. They want them, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting tongue tied today, but we can't please everybody. We can't. We definitely can't. I'm going to stress that so many times, people. We have to let these things go. We got to say no. Learn to say no. Can't do it. Sorry. Busy. And keep going, because guess what? They're not even going to be concerned about it after the fact. They're going to pitch a fit, all of that, but they'll get over it. Because what's important is your day. You got to eat. Remember that? You got to feed your pockets. So that's all I got to say. So just let's get into a little bit of some steps here. All right. So set priorities and goals when planning your day. A daily work plan enables people to determine the course of their day and then make incremental progress towards their goals. Some large ongoing projects like drafting a marketing plan for your business fall into the second quadrant of the Eisenhower Matrix. If anybody knows that, I'll put a link about that in the description. But successful people recognize that there are both urgent and important matters every day, and they approach the day knowing how to balance the two or save more tasks for later. So not everything you're going to be able to get to. And don't feel bad about that. Just do what's important first, then break out your day for the smaller things. That's how you do that. Focus on one task at a time. One. It's very common to think that multitasking is the most efficient use of time, but it turns out that tackling multiple things at once can actually waste more time. And of course, people can't multitask very well, and they end up overwhelming themselves. I'm living it. So I had to learn to manage my time a little bit better. Definitely. And just, if I can't get to it, well, it can wait till tomorrow. But let me do the important thing first. Learn to delegate. You may wear many hats, but you can't be in all places at all times. So it kind of is a play on not doing everything at once. Take time to screen and hire the best employees so you can trust in your team. Then instead of trying to do it all yourself, you can relinquish some control and assign tasks to those who are working for you. So that kind of goes into that getting good people in your, because you can't do this alone. You have to have a team, even if it's not employees that you pay, etc. But in the sense of like-minded people working together towards a common goal. And sometimes when you may not be able to get to something, hey, would you mind sharing this on your page? Would you mind just mentioning this in your, just networking with the right people? When you meet the right people, right business-minded people, shoot, long as you are networking and, you giving something for them and you taking something from that, basically it's an even trade in my opinion. When you have people like that don't mind, oh yes, no problem, I'll add this to my bulletin board today. And you reshare their thing, but you do it in return though. So you have to return the favor. So when you want somebody to support you, you got to support them as well. People. You can't expect others to throwing things in their face and they got something they got going on. And then you're just like, oh, I'm not interested in that. It don't matter to me. But it matters to somebody else on your timeline. So it might not relate to you, but it might relate to somebody else. So share it. It's absolutely free. Pencil in some time for distraction and interruptions. So that's important. If you plan every day down to the second, you'll never have time for unexpected challenges. Try to leave at least 1 hour each day for unplanned things that may occur. It's a good idea to schedule open office hours or make time available for your colleagues and collaborations. Of course, if you overschedule yourself, you're most always going to fall behind. So just don't overbook yourself. Stretch it out throughout the week, as well as do not have every single hour dedicated to that time. You got to have time to kind of just take a break. So for those unexpected challenges, it's not going to throw your day off. And if it does, hey, you got some other things planned out for the rest of the week. You just couldn't get to it. Don't beat yourself up about it. And like I said, I already said this before, but say no more often and master the art of short meetings. So saying no fairly often. You just got to say, I can't do it. Learning that word will give you success. This goes hand in hand with saying yes to many meetings. So agreeing to everybody. And in some companies that they are guilty of. Successful people recognize which meetings are critical to attend and then either say no to others or hold them to a very short time frame. So making some priority, making some not. What's most important to making you successful? And that's all I got right there, people. Those are just a few steps about it. Tell that friend no. If they just want to talk about them, it's like, you know what? I do have a business meeting in the next 20 minutes, so I will get back to you at a later date. You're just going to have to forget it. Because you're not going to get anywhere just trying to beg someone to appreciate what you got going on. You just got to do it and build those numbers and grow. That's the most important thing. That's how you're going to, consistency, building. You got to work at it. So don't worry about the accolades and the praise and people paying attention to it. They will in the long run because you're building in that process while they're sleeping on it. But when you do, honey, you can definitely give that big praise to yourself. You do that. All right, people, until the next time, this is Miss Maggie T with Lush Exchange. Of course, if it's moving me tomorrow, I will bring you another message. But I'm out. Peace, people.